Now, just obviously, I think we've got about 10 more minutes or so, if that's all right with you. I just wanted to cover off marketing and branding, because obviously those are two areas that you were able to pick up whilst you were doing your MBA. How have you been
Mhm.
finding marketing and branding so far, and what's been your process of reaching out to more customers?
Yeah, this is a whole new thing, I'm learning. So at the beginning, I didn't even have the time. I was just like, yeah, just kind of trying here and there, selling to sell the product. Now I see that, yeah, definitely there is a time where I have to kind of, get more serious on that. And I know kind of in theory, right, that like, you have to do so many things, to increase the awareness of your product and of your brand. So I'm just literally just starting working on this. I literally just like, last week have launched, Instagram and Facebook ads. I've been working on the kind of audience, kind of creating, the lookalike audience. I don't think you can do it too early, because to do that, to actually, target the right people, you have to know who are your customers. And at the very beginning, you actually don't know. And you can't assume this, because you'll be so surprised, Only now that I have like, a few thousand customers across, all the channels and all the platforms, I could like, my actually intern was doing that. He's done an amazing job, calling actually the customers, those, that have ordered like, the product several times. And only then we could understand, oh, actually, these are our customers, and to this is, people, that are buying our product. And this is where kind of, they are moving, right? This is where they are buying. This is like what they actually want. And only knowing this, you can like, approach them. And once, you know why they are actually buying your product and what problem you're solving for them, only then you can create an ad that would be,
suitable for them, and obviously hitting it on the head. And how did you identify? So you obviously had a lot of data. Where did you collect all the data? Because obviously so in essence, how were you able to collect your customer data, considering you have Amazon customers, website customers from the office as well, from on a B2B level, stockists? How were you able to get all that data?
So, so we started the biggest database, I would say, is Amazon. The bad thing is in Amazon that you actually don't get an email from the customer. So the platform prevents you, from kind of getting, directly the email, but you have a phone number, and I can obviously, analyze the purchases. So having over like, 1,000 orders, I can see, who kind of are the customers, that are buying the most. And I have customers that, have bought more than 10, 15 times, within just a few months I'm trading. So I can definitely see, okay, this is, these are the people, I should definitely be talking to. So my intern has, because we have a phone number of these people for delivery reasons, they have to leave the phone number. So we've been calling them and just like asking them, what do they think about the product? Why did they buy it? Are they gonna like, are they looking for like, any other similar products? Just like, to have an idea, should we be like, introducing a different product in the future? What would they change? These kind of questions. And this is one set of data from Amazon. So there is a way, to kind of get to these customers. Second is from the website. So generating traffic through different partnerships. I also have like, a few thousand, data points on my website. And there you can actually extract the emails. I've also like, installed this plugin on the website where people kind of, for a discount, they can leave the email.
What plugin's that?
I think it was Privy. It's called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it just integrates with Shopify. It's very easy. So yeah, and then they are collecting, all the data and how Facebook ads works. I didn't know that. Maybe it's obvious for people that do digital marketing. I mean, it has to be obvious. It wasn't for me. Is that you can actually, when you're generating the ads, they are asking you like, who do you want to target? And you can like upload the list, of your customers, the email list to the Facebook Business Manager. And behind the scenes, they are kind of creating a lookalike audience based on the customers that you have. And they can even like, just kind of, they do these degrees of like, likeness, I think likeliness of people. You can like, choose kind of, I guess the sigma that would be, in statistics, and you can then, decide how broad you want to go with your audience. But again, you have to have, this data first, so that like, you can do this. I know that like,
sorry to pause you again, but obviously the other thing with Facebook ads as well, which is absolutely fantastic, is obviously the advantage to having your Facebook pixel installed on Shopify as well. You can create a lookalike audience based purely on everyone who puts a product in your basket, or looks at a product, or checks out. You can create lookalike audience based on several different iterations. It's amazing. It really is. But sorry, I just interrupted again. What were you just about to go on to?
The pixel, that's true. It's an amazing tool. But with what I've done, I was just saying, like, with the email, is that like I'm also selling on other platforms where pixel is not installed. Mm-hmm. So there I could also extract the emails and add it, to the list.
Oh, wow.
That you later upload to Facebook. So kind of, you have a broader. But yeah, obviously pixel is crazy sophisticated, and that's true. The kind of data they are gathering is just insane. But what I was saying about like the timing of like different things you're doing in a business, sometimes you hear about these companies that like within 3 months of launching, they are raising millions of pounds, and within a year they're already sold, and you feel like maybe I'm doing something wrong because I'm going so slowly, and like within a year I'm not as valuable yet. But on the other hand, I think, I don't know, like obviously how these people are doing their businesses, but from my perspective, it looks like it has to take the time to grow your audience, to make sure that like you're not spending money on digital marketers too early, because what data are they going to work with? I think that would be really useless. At the very beginning, I was actually thinking like, oh, I need money to immediately pay someone to take care of all that stuff. But now only I understand actually it is okay to take a little bit more time, because then I'll be making the decisions much more wisely. So I guess it's okay, that like you take your time until like you invest in digital marketing.
Absolutely. And you don't want to give away too much of your business too early either, especially when you haven't really fulfilled your potential yet either. I mean, you've got 3 SKUs, you haven't expanded into any other areas yet. I mean, there's still international to come, Anna. There's still international to come. I just wanted to know as well, with regards to getting your web visits up, you said that you've had a lot of people promoting your website, so you'd increase web visits. What other methods and tactics have you used to be able to increase the amount of users visiting your site?
So on my bottles, I've added actually the website. So on the bottle, you can see order at Fighter Shots. And actually, I see it's working, because I see that some of the customers from Amazon that first, have ordered the product on Amazon, then I see them, they are buying from my website. And I guess they know this because, of that. Again, I can't like vouch 100%, but I think how otherwise would they found the website? Mm-hmm. So that's kind of, generating the traffic, just like, having the product, the website on your product. And then through partnerships. So basically, there is so many websites that are offering discounts. So if you are being one of these, businesses that, is offering a discount through some website, there are people that just are searching for discounts, right? So they use websites that are giving you this. And so basically, once they find you there, then they go to your website. So this is generating traffic. What else? I guess that would be one of the biggest. And then like, just really trying, there is so many people on Instagram reaching to me that like, they want to promote the product. They actually, are kind of incoming. These are incoming requests. So through that, there is like, a few orders here and there. What else have we been doing? For example, we've been also like partnering with other brands where we're like adding, our flyers, to their boxes, and we do this like, as well for them. Okay. So kind of, changing, this, like literally trying everything, for free. And again, on my agenda, and like, as I'm planning, to raise more money and grow that, there is so many agencies, that can help you with this. There are so many agencies, that can do sampling for you. Like, for example, for a HelloFresh or Deliveroo, you pay them obviously a lot of money, but they can, give you a huge exposure. So there is so many ways, you can grow that.
No, absolutely. And I did notice that I saw a promotion for Fighter Shots earlier via the Da Vinci Group.
Oh, how did you find that? Yeah, again, this is also like one of the partnerships. I've been trying out. So basically, I came across, these girls in at Da Vinci, and they've liked the product, and they have been doing, some sales for me. So that's another way of promoting.